opportunity to expand our horizon of innovating in different spaces, including healthcare space.
Absolutely, you've talked about healthcare space, but if we see other sectors as well, now there's an urgent need for all physical businesses to go online. Mr. Chawla, my question is for you. What skills do you think are needed for that?
Come to it, but before that, see, I just want to highlight a point that the current education system, I would say the current established education system is somehow not really capable of delivering what is required. Why do I say so? Look at Delhi University, it's a huge university with so many people lining up for admission. But today also BCom honors, apart from one odd college which I know which has an add-on program, they do not have digital marketing in their curriculum. BCom honors, which is a priced course, they do not have CRM, data analytics, or in bits and parts as add-on courses in top 1 or 2 colleges. It is now being added, whereas it should have been done at least 4 or 5 years back. They do not have incubation centers. I travel across universities, right from Germany to Switzerland to even small places like Istanbul in Turkey, apart from US, Canada, and stuff. But I found small Koç University in Istanbul has an incubation center. Delhi University does not promote incubation. FMS Delhi, I'm a product of FMS Delhi. It's so sad right now. Still, they still don't have an incubation center. Yeah. So the mindset of academicians in India is पढ़ाई कराते हैं placement हमारा जिम्मेवारी नहीं है. Of course, top institution placement used to happen because the students are very competitive, but not entirely because of the institution. So that's a harsh statement to make, but that's how the story is right now. So the newer universities are innovating, and the newer online education companies are very innovative. So I see two sides of the story. One is the older system which exists. So the parents' main issue is parental counseling because parents still want the child to get into this system. Whereas this newer system, which is the new university, new ways of delivery or online education. So this side is where student will get real benefit. But the parental and the adult system still feels that conventional education is good. That is one part. Second is the question which you asked me, what are the skills needed? So right now, day in and day out, I am working with my team on Zoom. We have been using Slack. So we have been using a lot of apps and new stuff to communicate. And at times now we are realizing, oh God, why earlier also we could have done it, but because of Corona, we all have been pushed onto the
Yes,
online system. So
absolutely.
education, healthcare, lot of service industry. Of course, I cannot, consume food online, but a lot of online training, a lot of stuff will 100% go online or at least 80% go online even after Corona. The skills needed are, I need a basic understanding of what is happening. I need understanding of database systems. I need understanding of entrepreneurship so that I can build up in the online space. I need to understand where we can disrupt so there'll be new opportunity. So it will not be, my message to people is, will not be that opportunities will be less. No, there'll be newer opportunities. The older opportunities will face a downhill this thing. So older industries might die down. Like yesterday also, ET talks about automobile industry going down, the flying industry, the airline industry going down. Yeah. So some industries will face a big this thing, but there'll be newer opportunities on the other side. So if we are ready for those newer opportunities, then we are going to do a good job. We'll get jobs. We'll build up our businesses. But if you are not ready, then the future will be bleak. That's how the scenario is.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Chawla, for giving us a very realistic view. New opportunities are going to come and the old traditional ones are going to go out. Let's go over to Mr. Hitesh to ask, how do you think the students can, embrace for the new market change and of course job crunch, which is also going to come very soon?
Yeah, in fact, these are the difficult times, and if you ask me right now, nobody knows what is going to happen. I'm saying there are different theories prevailing in the market, but one thing is very clear: the way I have been a part of TI, I have been a part of NASCOM, and let me tell you, the businesses are crying already. They have started crying. It means even if the things go well in the next 1 month, economy is not going to be in shape easily in the next 6 to 12 months. It means what? It means all the people who are looking forward for the dream campus jobs will not find it that easy to get a job. Now, for all the students, there are two things what they can do. One is they can focus on that cutting edge skills. Means there will be lesser jobs in the market. When I say lesser jobs, means competition will be more fierce. So one way of looking at it is we improve our skill set so that we are among the few lucky people who get the job. Second is time to invest in the skills. If people think that they should go for the higher education or something, they should go, because ultimately economy is going to get in shape in some time, and then they will the right time to get to the job market. But right now we can expect a big slowdown, and there will be a lot of scarcity of the jobs in the next coming 12 months. That's what I foresee.
Absolutely. But if I ask you, how do you think the students should prepare for this slowdown? You suggested that they could go for the courses they want to. Mr. Srivastav, would you like to add how the students can remain relevant, and what kind of employability skills should they have to deal with this phase?
Jitin was talking about the irrelevancy piece which is coming in our education system. Let me put it this way. Like Delhi University, it does have a center which is innovating and working in the space of digital space or something like that. Okay, we are working. Indian Academy of Entrepreneurship is very closely working with Kirodiman College. Okay, wherein we are going to set up social innovation center. Okay, so universities, most of these central universities are very much, they have started adapting to the new education system, and they have started accepting the global education standards. Coming to this online thing and keeping oneself like up to date in terms of or relevant to the industry, most of our students today, including professionals, okay, they need to be absolutely relevant to the time, trend and technology. The moment anybody is not relevant to the time, trend and technology is going to be thrown out of the industry. Okay, whether we are in a recession period or tomorrow we are going to have a time which is going to be giving us a very, like say, comfortable economy, or economy is going to be shaped up well, let me tell you, irrespective, we have to be very relevant. Today, the most of the students, you'll see, there is a gentleman called, I don't know what is his name, but this doctor, somebody like say this thing has from Pune, he has innovated the very first kit of COVID-19 what do you call investigation, which is what is going to give us the result within say 24 hours. There is a lady who went innovating a kit before giving
delivery,
birth to a girl
yes,
child.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that is something,
that's a brilliantly innovation story we are hearing out of
yes,
COVID-19 pandemic.
Absolutely. So you see, like say, there is, just now I noticed that there is a Hyderabad University faculty member who has innovated an injection, okay, for this to combat with this pandemic. Okay, so therefore, irrespective whether it's a student or a professional or a nukkadwala or a panwala or even a rickshawala for that matter, let me give you an example to my co-panelist. There is a rickshawala, a manual rickshawala, to whom I spoke to him on 17th of March, asking him how are things moving in your life. He says that, sir, अब तो मुझे लगता है कि मेरे पास कुछ खाने पीने को, रोटी को तो कुछ है नहीं, because मैं समय के साथ चल नहीं पा रहा हूँ. That was his statement, ma'am. Okay, समय के साथ वो रिक्शा वाला, he carries this impression